there we go. Hello, happy Wednesday. Okay, for a second, the screen was really dark, and I was like, oh no, what's wrong with the lighting? They're not going to be able to see me. Hi, Sherry, you're here, woohoo! You didn't miss it, you didn't miss it. Yeah. Okay, so I asked some of you, what should our next class be on? Hi. And I will go ahead and say Annie picked this class. And as soon as she said it, I was like, yes, done. That's a great class. Hi, Sarah. Hey, guys. So excited to see you. Yes, I am. And I got some good oils diffusing, and I have some awesome oils to share with you. But beyond that, I have awesome exercises and methods for promoting sleep and relaxation. And I thought, just right before I started this class, I thought, we have to talk about anxiety too. Okay, good. Because if you are anxious, can you really relax? If you're anxious, can you really sleep well? I know I can't. And anxiety has come back to me big time lately. And I'm doing okay, but I'll sense it and I recognize it. I'm like, that you're being anxious. You're having anxiety. And so yeah, I think it was Sunday where I was at my mom's house for my stepdad's birthday, and all of a sudden it was like I had an anxiety attack. It went away really fast. I was able to calm myself down, use some oils, and told myself, yay, hey Tony, told myself the truth, because that's the key with anxiety or just life. You got to speak truth to yourself and not let the lies overtake you, not let the deception, the fear be in control. And most of the time, people don't even know that's what's happening, but I'm telling you that it is. Hey Lydia, wow, this is an awesome class. I'm so happy you guys are here. Okay, so I made some notes here. So I thought I would go over my top oils that I use to promote sleep and relaxation, and a little extra, they also help with anxiety, right? And they help with clearing the mind. So there's all of that within these oils I'm going to share with you. And so if you want to grab a piece of paper or something, write some notes down, please feel free. These were, I didn't have to go researching these oils. These are oils that I grab all the time. Okay, Lydia, thank you. These are oils I grab all the time to help with these issues, okay? So we have Citrus Bliss, which I'm actually diffusing right now. And the funny thing about it is, this is called the Invigorating Blend. So you would think, well, that's not going to help me relax. But there are a lot of oils in here that are very soothing. So yes, it will kind of perk up your mood, especially if you're feeling grouchy. It's like the grouchy pants antidote. But I don't use, this is not one I use all the time for that. It's just sometimes I'll be yeah, I need a little Citrus Bliss in there, right? So in these cases, I'm usually diffusing in my house. Right now, I'm diffusing right here in my office. So that's water, and then I put 2 to 3 drops of Citrus Bliss in there. And as I inhale that, I'm keeping myself calm and uplifted. But so this is the first one I wanted to talk about. I definitely wouldn't say if you had to choose one oil to help you with this that you would choose this one, but I still wanted to touch on it okay, because it does help sometimes depending on what you're feeling. So if you're feeling kind of hyper and you need to calm down, I like this with like some lavender. That's a good combination. And then, so that one's more for relaxation, not sleep. Okay. And then we've got Serenity here, and this is definitely will help you with your sleep. It's even called the Restful Blend. Okay. So, they redid this one. When it first came out, I actually didn't like it too much. I had it. But I didn't use it very often. I didn't like the smell very much. But I noticed one time when I was in a really bad mood, it did help my anger. But anyway, I love this blend now. It's got some really good grounding oils in here. Okay, so it's got lavender, which is not grounding, it's floral. Juniper berry, cedarwood, which is another one I'm going to talk about. Hoe wood, ylang ylang, we talked about that last week. Marjoram, I'm going to talk about that one today. Roman chamomile, vetiver root, going to talk about that one. And Hawaiian sandalwood. So there's a lot of grounding oils in this blend, as well as floral. So it's just going to bring you to that nice center, cozy feeling. Okay. So the way I would use this is I might put some on my head. I would definitely put it in my diffuser. Sometimes I put it right here on my chest before I go to bed. If I really, I want to like make sure I'm smelling it, and I'm putting it over my heart, calming me down. Okay. Or just like, again, it does help if you're feeling a little restless. Okay. But it is for promoting restful sleep, and they actually have capsules, just like the Copaiba, where you can take it orally as well. So these do promote sleep, rest, and that's actually what every oil in here is like combined together to do. So that's like its purpose. So I would say if you're looking to try one, right? If that was your goal, I just want to try one to help me sleep, I would probably go with Serenity. Now, let's see what do I have next. Okay, so another combination that I like, and I usually will put it in my diffuser, but again, I rub it over my chest. It all depends on the intensity, right? Like, it just depends. Like, if it's a normal night, I'm feeling good, I'm plenty ready for bed, I feel relaxed, right? I already feel relaxed. I'll probably just use the diffuser, right? So I will do wild orange and lavender together. I am telling you, this is one of the best blends you're ever going to smell in your life. Like, it's crazy how good it feels, or how good it makes you feel. So wild orange, if you remember, really, really helps with anxious feelings, okay? It really helps you to take those breaths and calm down. Now, as I told you, there's going to be more to this class than just oils. So hang tight. I'm going to show you what to do. And then the lavender is calming, soothing, makes you, it releases that serotonin. I always forget the word I'm looking for. Releases the serotonin in your brain that promotes relaxation. So these two together are great if you're needing to unwind, relax, not even necessarily go to sleep, but you just want to relax. Great for in your office, in your car, anywhere. So like if you're just feeling uptight, tense, I recommend these two right here, okay? You can put them on you, okay? You can grab some fractionated coconut oil, okay? I'm not putting it on because I'm going to put other ones on, that's why. Do a drop, rub it together, and then just kind of start massaging it in, okay? On your neck, okay? On your shoulders, and then just breathe with it. Right? Okay, So since I mentioned breathing, I will interrupt myself and give you the tip number 1, right? So a lot of times we run around and we're stressed and we're tense, right? Raise your hand if you feel like most of the time you are tense or stressed. Like, does that click with you? Is that how you feel? Or do you just feel relaxed and carefree all the time? Okay. Got a phone call from someone I don't know. So let me know if that's clicking with you. Like, yes, I really want to feel more relaxed. I always feel tight. I always feel stressed out or on more of the stress side. Okay. The first thing you need to do is realize that you're gonna have to take a time out. And I'm telling you this not to put another thing on your plate, but to help you function better in your life. Okay? I have to do it, and I don't like stopping. But I have to do it sometimes. I've learned my lesson. I know that it's important. So what I'm going to teach you right now is a simple breathing exercise that will help. See, I knew I wasn't alone. Thank you, Rosie. I just sat up right now, so I have a straight back. My legs are crossed. I'm sitting in an office chair, so you can do this at your work. You can do it at your kitchen table. You can do it even in your car, not the legs part, but you can sit up tall. And the first thing, it's so simple. What it is breathing. And it's a pattern. Okay? So you focus on the pattern and you can still your mind. I'm going to give you 2 other types of exercises like this. This is like the most easiest. You can do it anywhere. You don't even have to think. You just have to count. Okay? So you would breathe in for 8. So you inhale as deep as you can. You would hold for 8. Okay, I'm not going to do it. And then exhale for at least 8 seconds. I sometimes go longer because I need to. So like if you have more air in there, go. Just keep counting until you run out of air. And then inhale it again for at least 8 seconds. So 8 in, hold 8, exhale 8. By the 3rd time, I promise you're going to start feeling different. Like, oh, okay. Don't stop there, though. Keep going. If you did this for even 3 minutes, you could change your day around. Okay? So, how many of you guys are going to try that next time you're feeling it? Okay? Set your timer for 3 minutes. Pop over in the corner somewhere. Go take a bathroom break or something. May not want to breathe in there, but do something. You have to, because the more you push through and the more you don't take those little breathing breaks, the more your stress just builds up and builds up and builds up and accumulates. And then you're in a place where you can't even think. Like you can't even help yourself. Okay? So you got to nip it in the bud. Try it today. Report back to me how it goes. Okay? So now any of those oils that I showed you already, you can do that with those oils. So like I could take wild orange and a drop of lavender. Okay? I'm going to rub those together. Then my hands, I'm going to breathe. Right now, I exhaled for about 15 seconds. But the idea is this. Don't think. Breathe. Count your breathe. Count your breathing. 8 seconds in. Hold it. Exhale it all. 8 seconds in. Hold it. Do it for like at least, well, you know what? Not even 3 minutes. Even if you did that for 1 minute, about 1 minute, you would feel better. I actually feel more clear in my head right now that I did that. Like, I feel like I just gave myself some really much needed oxygen. You can keep breathing the oils in off your hand. And these oils don't just smell good, okay? They are actually working in your body on a cellular level, okay? So you are doing so much good for yourself in a minute or less, okay? So, there you go. There's tip number 1, okay? Now, a little habit that I've been doing at bedtime for myself, because I've been having trouble with staying asleep, which I don't normally have a problem sleeping, but I have been a little bit more stressed the past 6 weeks, ever since I adopted that puppy. And so I'm aware of it, and I'm working on it. And it's getting better. It's getting better. I slept all through the night. I woke up and I felt refreshed. And I was like, hey, there's me. But this is what I've been doing at night. So I've been putting copaiba and like a lemon or wild orange or serenity in my diffuser. Oh, that's what I forgot. Turmeric. That's what I've been putting in my diffuser. That's what I did last night. I was like, there's something I'm missing. So, copaiba or turmeric, those are really good for the nervous system. Okay? So, that's going to help calm that down. And then the lemon or the orange is purifying. It's clearing the air. It's calming anxiety. All right? So, I'll do that in the diffuser. And then I've been putting Breathe, which I forgot to bring out, on my chest. Right? Inhaling that. And then I've been doing a lot, okay? And then I took a couple pumps of the fractionated coconut oil and I put a couple drops of cedarwood in my hands and I massage my feet with it. And the cedarwood, oh my goodness, it is so good. Cedarwood, and I like to apply it at the bottom of my feet. It's like magical. I feel it kick in. But what it helps with too is clearing your mind. Right? So maybe you just can't stop thinking. Things like that. And you just need, oh my gosh, my mind. Okay? Use the cedarwood. Massage it into your feet. Do your breathing. Just breathe. Breathe in for 8. Hold for 8. Exhale for 8. Now, here's the second part of what you can do with your breathing. Okay? Whether you're seated or you're laying down in bed. You can inhale the good and exhale the bad. Okay? I love cedarwood. Who knew? That is so neat. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. And you guys, it seriously smells like fresh cut wood chips. It's delightful. It's very rich and woodsy. It's so good. And I believe it's antifungal as well. So that's going to help you with your feet health anyway. Let's see. I lost my so, I like breathe in truth and I exhale lies. Okay, that's the way I do it. So like maybe thoughts that I've had running in my head, I'm like, that's not true. This is true. That's not true. This is true, right? And even if maybe my mind is too tired, maybe I can't even think that clear, it still works to say, like what I'll do is I say, dear God, please remove what doesn't belong and help me to receive what does. How do I say it? That's not the right phrasing. I say, please remove from me what doesn't belong and fill me with what does. That's what I say. And fill me with what does. So, remove what doesn't belong. Fill me with what does. Remove what doesn't belong. Fill me with what does, right? So, just even if I don't individualize it, right? If I don't categorize it, if I don't line itemize it, I can just say, good, negative, good, positive, negative, right? So that also is a good effective method. And I put a note in here, and I'm going to try and let's see if I can copy and paste it. But I was going to say, if you feel like, well, I don't really know what's lies or what's truth about me. I don't know that yet, right? Darn, I thought this was going to work better. I'm sorry. Then that's when you need to schedule a call with me, okay? Because I'm really good at that stuff. I'm really good at it. Okay, so I'm not going to deal with that right now. I will just put my scheduling link in when I'm not doing this live. Darn. I was hoping that would work better. So I have it all ready to go, but I can't get it on there. So, yeah, if you're like, you know what, I can't tell the difference. Maybe what happens is when we keep believing the lies, they become truth to us, right? Like we think that that's real, and it alters our behavior. So if you're like, yeah, that's me. I don't even know what's real and what's not real. I don't know what I'm saying to myself that's true or what's false. Then schedule a call with me. Like I know I can help you figure it all out. That's one of my strengths. I can see it. And those of you that are watching that have done a call with me and you're like, yeah, that's true, she can. Tell them. So let's see. I talked about turmeric. And you guys, my last one I told you, I am so in love with that oil now. Like, I am so in love with it. I put it on my diffuser bracelet. Like, I was like, I just loved it. Okay. Ones we haven't gone over yet. Siberian fir or white fir. Love, love, love. Put it in the diffuser with anything. Oh my gosh. So promotes breathing, open airways. It's very like fresh, like you're walking in a pine forest, or like a tree forest. This is Siberian fir. We have white fir. We have Douglas fir. I love all the firs. Blend them with any citrus. Oh my gosh, so amazing. But another one I love to blend it with is the copaiba. This makes everything smell amazing. It's so great. I really like it for promoting relaxation. So, this morning I did wild orange and Siberian fir like 3 times. 3 rounds in my diffuser. And I like to do Siberian fir a lot at night, also to promote relaxation. So, highly recommend that oil. I love that oil. So glad they have that oil. Okay, another great one for relaxation is marjoram. Oh my gosh, this oil smells so amazing. I'm trying to see. I think it's I know it's like an herb, but I'm telling you, it has got the most beautiful fragrance. Like, I wear it as perfume. Like, it's so good. But this is another one where you can feel the magic, like, So I'm going to put this one on because I wanted to. This is the one I wanted to do. So I would recommend, like, marjoram and copaiba together on your shoulders and neck. Oh my goodness. It feels amazing. Marjoram is a natural muscle relaxant. Okay? So it's going to help to loosen up those tight muscles, which will allow you to relax. And oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so great. So like sore muscles too, or like tight muscles. I like to layer it sometimes. Like, I'll do marjoram first and then deep blue. And so yeah, that is another tip. Okay, so you can do both of those together, or you can just do the marjoram. And I can already feel this. Oh. It does kind of make you sleepy too, because you're so relaxed. You're just like, oh, right? So it's fantastic. Okay, so I went over all the seated positions of relaxation, right? So all you need really is a chair, a place to sit, or a pillow, or a yoga mat, okay? Some place to sit, and then you just breathe. And I've done that breathing exercise in the car many times, okay? If I start to feel anxious, I'll hold it. Okay, I really want to know who tries that today. It's in the mint family, really? Oh my goodness, I would not guess that. It doesn't smell minty to me at all, but I believe you. Aroma Touch is a fantastic blend. It's actually our massage blend. So if you want, I have my husband do that one. I'm like, oh, can you give me Aroma Touch? And that helps to relax all my muscles. It's got the marjoram in it. It's got peppermint, basil. It's fantastic. It works. Ooh, I feel I feel the marjoram. Wow. Okay. Maybe I put a little too much. That's funny. Well, I'm relaxed. So, that's a great blend to have on hand. I love that. You can also use it on sore muscles and joints. And that promotes relaxation. So, other things that you can do, okay? Go to your bed or your couch and do a brain dump, right? So maybe you just have too much going on in here. Am I funny? I'm glad you're still here. I didn't know you were still here. And do a brain dump. Grab a little notepad if you have it by your nightstand, or if maybe it's the afternoon and you're just like, whoa, I have way too much on my head. I can't even think straight. I don't even know what to do next. Grab a little notepad, jot down everything that you're thinking. Just write it down. Pen to paper. I say that all the time, right? Write it down, and don't self-edit. Write down what's bothering you. Write down what you think you need to do. Just get it all, everything that's swirling in your head. Get it out. Okay? Get it out. And once you get it out, surrender it. Oh yeah, I love brain dumps. I love them. I try to do them every day, and sometimes I don't. And then there's times when I'm like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. And I grab my notebook, I sit down, and I just go, and I get it all out. I'm like, and then once you get it out, see, now the reason why that's a very helpful thing to promote relaxation and reduce stress, and even if you're about to go to bed and your brain's just like, oh, I have so much to do this week. Write it down. Get it out. Then it's on a piece of paper. And then you can just surrender and say, you know what? Okay, I got it out of my head. Now I know what I need to do. Now I know what I'm thinking about. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm going to bed. Or, I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm going to rest. Or, okay, here's everything that I want to get done. Or, here's everything that's on my mind that's really bothering me. Look over them. Can I do anything about this right now? Yes. Okay, take out the trash. Cool. I'll go take out the trash. Great. Can I do anything about this right now? No, that's completely out of my hands. I just keep worrying about it. I can't stop thinking about it. It's driving me crazy. I wish I had an answer. Let it go. Let it go. It's not irresponsible, okay? So I surrender them to God, and God wants me to do that, okay? He wants me to give him my worries, my burdens. That to him shows that showing that I trust him with stuff. We try to do it all on our own, and God's like, I'm right here. I can do that. I can do that for you. I can outsource. You can outsource that to me, okay? And so a lot of the times you'll realize the things that you're thinking about are things that you cannot do anything about. You have exhausted all avenues. You've done everything, and you still don't have the solution that you want. You don't have the outcome that you want. Surrender it. I promise you, you will not be sorry. You will not be sorry. Surrender it. Again, if you want help on that, you're like, that sounds fantastic. I would love to just like get it out of here. Do a call with me. Schedule a call with me, and we will go over it, and you will feel so much better. Okay? So empty your head. All right, now physically, I have a way for you to empty your head as well. Okay? So we have writing it out. You can also, which I did this earlier in the week, lay down, palms up. I was going to go show you out there. I had like my yoga mat. I'm like, I really don't want to get up, go over there, put my phone on the ground and make it all sideways and wonky and awkward. Forget it. I think they can figure out what laying down looks like. Okay. So just lay down, but everything open. So your palms are open. They're just resting, but don't clench them. Don't turn them down. Turn them up. Open them up. Let your feet just fall. Okay? Now, is there anyone watching that doesn't understand what I'm saying? So, don't put your knees up. Don't bend them. Just everything flat out. Just lay as straight as you possibly can. Relax, not a board. Hands, palms up. Do that same thing. So, like, sorry, I got a text and I don't know. I was like, what? Surrender. Just surrender. So let the things come to your mind and then just let them go right out your hands. Okay? I surrender this. Oh yeah, that thing I've been working around. I surrender. I surrender. I trust you. I know you'll bring me a solution in your perfect timing. I know that you can do it better than I can. Surrender, surrender, surrender. So everything that pops into your head, let it come and then let it go. Okay? So if you have questions, if you're confused about something, ask. You guys are pretty quiet. But hopefully that makes sense to you. So instead of writing it, you're letting it come, but instead of agonizing over it, you're saying, oh yeah, that thing. I surrender. I release it. I release it. I release it. Okay? And then once you say that and your head, like, let it go out. Just trust that it's leaving and don't try to lasso it back down. Okay? So as soon as you start thinking about it again, oh, I'm sorry, I surrendered that. That's not even mine anymore. Okay? So this is a mindset tip. Okay? This is the way you think about things, the way you phrase things, the way you believe things makes a big difference. Okay? So if you're like, well, I've been praying about it, but I don't feel any better. Well, surrender it. Give it away. And it might come back, depending on how important it is to you. If it's someone you maybe you're praying for somebody and they're really important to you and you're just not seeing what you want to see, you're probably going to think of it more often. It's probably going to come to you more often. It's okay. It comes in you. Oh, there's that thing. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I surrendered this one already. Okay, thank you, God. Thank you for taking that. Thank you. And just thank him. Because by thanking him, you're believing he already has this. He's on the job. Wake up a couple times a night. Yes. So that was what was happening to me. I kept waking up in the middle of the night and I was like, why? What's happening here? I don't understand. And when I woke up, I realized that I felt anxious. I felt tight. And my first response was I was angry. I was mad about it. I was like, no, this is not fair. No, this is not fair. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to rest. I did everything I could to have a good night's sleep. And it's not working. So that, of course, that made me mad. So, yeah, I would get up and I would grab my cedar wood and I would massage it back into my feet. And then I'd put some more Breathe on, or I'd put Serenity on. And you can use whichever ones you want. I'm giving you plenty of options. You can put your lavender on, your wild, whatever. If you do wild orange in the middle of the night, I would suggest layering it with lavender or Serenity. Okay? Because it is more of a booster and you don't want to be awake, you want to be asleep. Then I breathe. I do the breathing thing that I talked about at the beginning. I just breathe in. Okay? sometimes I start, hey Mercy. Sometimes I start with prayer. Like I'll be like, oh, okay God, please help me. I don't really understand why I'm awake. What is it that you want to tell me? What is it that I need to do? Do I need to pray for somebody? You know, like I'll do that. And if I'm not really getting any clarity or any answers, I breathe. It's the middle of the night. So I don't get up and write. Once in a while I've done that. But I breathe. I do the 8 in, hold 8, exhale 8, or until you're out. Okay? Now, before I forget, this is the last thing. So that's good. So before I forget, sometimes in the midst of the day or even at night, you might be saying, well, I can't, sometimes I feel like I can't breathe, right? You're trying, you're like, and you just feel like it's not really getting in there, right? Anybody? That happens to me. I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. First of all, as soon as you say that, if you say, oh, I can't breathe, interrupt that thought and say, actually, I can. I'm telling you, this is the mindset stuff right here. That makes all the difference in the world. And so I can't breathe. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I am breathing or else I wouldn't be alive. So assure yourself with the truth. Yes, I can breathe. But here's my tip for you. If you have trouble like getting that breath down, don't start with the inhale. Start with the exhale. Okay? So that's what I'll do. Oh, there we go, right? And then I feel it, and it's like, yes. And then I keep going with that pattern. Another thing, if it's like super intense, right? And I need the most help possible, I'll show you. Like if I'm standing, I will bend over and hang and exhale. Let your head hang, your shoulders, your arm, just hang. Exhale all the way till you have no air left. And you can, okay? So you can do that too. Sometimes I have to do that. I'll just breathe upside down. Okay? So if you have those moments sometimes where you're like, I can't even get a deep breath. Like I'm trying to breathe and I can't even get a deep breath. Do that. Okay? Exhale first. And don't really blow it out to where you should feel your diaphragm, your stomach, your tummy, whatever you want to call it, sucking back to your spine. Okay? That's like, it should feel like that. Like, okay? Good. That means you're out of air and you need air and you're going to get air and it's going to go all the way down. Okay? So, before I go, let's see. If they have any questions or you want to know something else, you have a tip for something, like, well, what about this? Tell me right now while I make sure I went over everything. Oh, I didn't go over vetiver. Okay, so vetiver is my daughter Cadence's favorite oil to help her go to sleep. Is very thick, like literally thick. I mean, watch this. It takes like 1,000,000 trillion years for it to come out. But that is because this is a really cool plant. It's a root, okay? To harvest this oil, you would not believe the amount of work. You see it? You see it? Can you see it? Boom! There it goes. Okay, I got one drop. Woohoo! See? There we go. See how thick it is? It's very thick. I'm actually going to put that one on my feet. So she usually puts it on her neck. And that's what I would recommend for sleep too. Or feet. Feet, you can do cedarwood or vetiver. Both of them. Hey, Elder! Both of them have really great, like, think of it like, this is how I like to think of it. Heavy, woody oils make you feel heavy, right? Just like, oh. So, and that's what you want when you're trying to sleep. It does help with anxiousness as well. It's very, very grounding oil. Oh, that's what I was telling you. The way that they harvest this oil is so tedious and delicate, just like copaiba, right? So they have to unearth the plant without ripping the roots. Like they have to be so careful. And because it's the root that this oil comes from. That's where all the beneficial properties are from. So that's why it's so, like, I mean, it's just a really thick oil. That's good. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for this oil, and so that's okay. That's why I have all these other oils that I showed you. So there's plenty of solutions. All right. I don't know if anybody shared anything. So I'm going to give people till Friday again to share the replay, to get a raffle ticket. The winner will get a one-on-one consultation with me. And after that, deciding on their needs, I will create a custom blend for them and give them a diffuser bracelet. So that is the prize. Now, if you're like, oh, I want a wellness consultation, you can have one. Okay, I will give you a wellness consultation, free, because I can give you the best recommendations for your situation. All of these are great, but there might be one that you like a little bit better, or like if your trouble is, like Sherry, you said, waking up in the middle of the night, maybe you don't feel like you can't fall asleep, but maybe you have trouble staying asleep, right? So maybe I would give you a different combination of oils. Or so, you know what I'm saying? So, and it doesn't even have to be about sleep. If you just want a wellness consultation about anything in your life that you want to improve, then you can do that. And I'm going to post that link as soon as this video is over. I will do it like in seconds. I wish I could do it right now, but I can't do it on my phone. That's the thing. So, any questions, comments, anything before I go? I hope you guys are having a good day. Ooh, hey, that's me. I'm in stereo. Here. Look, I can put up my... I hope you guys are having a good day. Ooh, you can hear me. I muted myself. There! Ha-ha! There we go. That's the link. Okay, that is just to book a wellness consultation. Okay? That's it. And it's free. I have so many notes. Yay! I like it. Good. Okay. Well, I'm glad it was helpful. Be sure if you practice any of these things that I showed you, tell me. I want to know how it went. I want to know if it worked for you, if it didn't work for you. Let me know. I want to know. Okay? Take care, guys.